Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today let's check out my spending for the month. I've been filling up my little calendar up in here just fine. It's beautiful. As you guys can see, a lot of food spending, which is basically eating out or groceries. I have had some sinking fund expenses. I pumped gas once, and then I just want to go ahead and just catch up on everything that's been going on this week. So let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and flip to my weekly check-in here and then just get started with all the expenses that happen for the first week. Now, if you're new to my channel, I usually like to track from Sunday to Saturday, so anything that falls within this week is gonna go on. So this month, to me, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks that I gotta take care of. Right here, this is my key card. I know a lot of people ask me where I get this. This is actually from Queen City Designs Co. And this is her key little task card, and then I just coil clipped it with an Erin Condren small coil clip, and it just fits perfect right here. This is like kind of acrylic or like just very thick plastic, so you can remove the expense trackers every month. So I love this, but I'm gonna go ahead and move it to the side so we can get started on this now. I'm not sure if my camera's crooked or I'm crooked, but we're gonna try and make this work. So for the first week, I'm not going to include sinking funds. We're just going to include everything else. So for the first week on the food category, which is green, I spent $19.16 at the grocery store. I got some McDonald's and I got pizza for myself, which, by the way, that was the worst expense ever. I went to Little Caesars thinking I wanted pizza. However, I wanted like gourmet pizza, like, you know, the really type of good pizza. I ended up going there, hated it. It was such a waste. It was so sad. But for this week, I spent $39.58 on food alone. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that right over here. So $39.58 was all that I spent. And out of the $270, I had $230 remaining for food. For gasoline, I did not spend anything on gas, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this out of the way. Spotify did get charged and my medical insurance did get charged. My IKEA card, I think, was $45 instead of $35, so I gotta update that on my monthly budget. But then I did have a $73 Korean barbecue unbudgeted expense, and let me see if I have like a red pen somewhere. Maybe this will work. So I'm gonna go ahead and put negative $73 right here, and out of that I did have $9 available to me, $9.74. So in total I had an unbudgeted expense. Oh, actually I lied. This did not come from my cash envelope system. This came from a deposit from my school distribution for help. But either way, I'm gonna leave it at $63.26. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna leave it as is. But yeah, nothing else happened in this department. Gasoline stayed at $100. Just fine. Week 2. So this is out of the way. Starbucks. Lord, Starbucks kicks in really, really high. So let me actually go ahead and zoom you guys in a bit more. There it is. So Starbucks and Panera go hand in hand. I love getting Starbucks before getting Panera because I just prefer it. I get the brown sugar shaken espresso with sweet cream in it, and it's so delicious. If you like it sweeter, get a venti with 8 pumps of syrup with sweet cream, and ooh, that'll be a good sweet tooth. So I usually do that all the time. So then I'm gonna go ahead and then the same thing. My drink, my shaken espresso is always $7.20 because I get a venti. I'm telling you, venti shaken brown sugar espresso with the oat milk with sweet cream in it. It's so good. And yeah, it's always gonna be $7.20, at least over here in my parts. And then I did go to Target. I did get some groceries over here. I think I got like essentials. I think I got like milk, eggs. I got like toiletries and stuff like that. So that happened there. And then that's all I did for this week. So in total, the second week I spent $83.46 on groceries and takeout. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that here. So I spent $83.46. And I had 230 still available from the previous week. So I had a remaining of 146.96 by this week. Of course, I only did one stuffing, so none of this is going to get anything else for this column. So this was taken care of just like that. My gas bill did come out. That was beautiful. And then my credit card, I paid it late, so I got a fee, which was bullshit. I called to see if I could get it removed. They said that they would only do a partial credit of $15, even though the late fee was $29, I believe. So in total, it was like $139. That really did piss me off. I did go to Disney, and I ended up spending $166 out of my Disney fund. And then out of that, on Saturday, I did go to Kaiser. I had a doctor's appointment, and what was remaining from this sinking fund, I used it to go towards my Kaiser medical visit. My phone bill did pull out over here, but other than that, for week 2, gasoline and unbudgeted was blank. Week 3, here we go. Again, Starbucks. I think my $5.25 is for the strawberry acai lemonade refresher that I get. And then I was craving Louisiana's chicken. You guys, I live in a very heavily populated like Asian community, so like a lot of like the little small shops like burger joints and stuff that I would have back in my other neighborhood are like non-existent. Like there's no like Hispanic food around here, so I have to venture out, and I was really wanting some Louisiana chicken, so I actually drove out to Azusa to freaking get it, and I was like, I'll do it every single time. It was so good. So that was $16.49 because they have this thing that you can't use your debit card unless it's a $10 minimum purchase, and usually my food is like $6-7, so I have to buy more food on top of it. So wasteful, but still, it's fine. On Thursday, I did end up going to TGIF. I forgot it was St. Patrick's Day, but I just asked a friend if she wanted to join me for drinks. She said yeah, so then we went half and half. So I ended up spending $31.53 on that, and then before that, I went and got a wax appointment done, and that was $58.80 with tip. And then right after, since there's a Jamba Juice, I got some Jamba. And that was $120. Well, we're at $120 right now. So yeah, wax appointment, Jamba Juice right after, and then like at nighttime I went and got some drinks. They literally put food coloring in my margaritas, which is totally funny. I was like, when they brought me my drink, I'm like, oh my god, what is that? I'm like, that's not what I ordered. And they're like, no, it's food coloring. I'm like, oh, okay. And I literally asked my friend, I'm like, you think this is gonna make me pee green? Like, I don't know. It was so hilarious. But anyway, enough about that nonsense. I did go to Jack the next day, and that was $10.86. And then of course I have to get my Starbucks because why not? So in total I ended up spending $138.12 on food for week 3. So week 3 I spent $138.12, and I had $146.96 the previous week. So right now I was left with $8.84 to spend in this category, and that is really cutting close. So I know I have to like reduce my spending when it comes to like food and stuff, but it's fine. It is fine. And then lastly, I did pump gas. I finally pumped gas. You guys, I've been avoiding trying to pump gas because gas has been so expensive. Like legit, it's like $6.39 right now a gallon where I'm at, and I'm like, Lord. So I literally wait until like my gas tank is almost at 0 because yeah, no, I don't feel like pumping gas. And the thing that I hate the most is like when I'm like, I swipe my card, but then I'm like, I'm not good enough to like stop at the 0. I got like at 0.01. So I spent $50.01 on gas, which leaves me with like what, $49.99 for the remainder of the month. And that, you guys, is all I did for spending this particular time. We're currently in this week, so none of this has happened except for my car insurance pulling out, which was great. And yeah, that was my check-in, you guys. I have 2 more weeks to go. I have put my transactions up for my sinking funds, but I'll update you guys at the end of the month. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!